Welcome back to Workers and Resources. Let's see if we can get our construction to a point where we can start building things more reliably. During last and this episode I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I might not need the train station in my town in Rovodima. We can just use foreign workers to transport them via the rail system. But if I was going to use a train station in here, I was thinking that maybe this is actually a time to try out the subway station. I don't know if a subway station can be accessed by a regular train. We had a metro station underground. That would be exactly what we need here. Those are railway connections. So maybe this is exactly what we need. Don't know what the difference for this is. Metro, yeah, I have no idea. This is metro station with entrance, metro platform without entrance. So that one has a tunnel system. So we could hook it up to our existing tunnel infrastructure, get rid of this exit, I guess, and hook it up to here instead. That seems like it would work. And then we could have our domestic workers being supplied to our new town. If the trains get there in time, that is the question. I guess I'll get rid of this. It's not used very much anyway, since we got rid of most of the parking lots from this area. We will see how I will redo this tunnel completely, I guess. And I will try the metro station. I haven't used the metro station yet, so at some point I do have to. We'll use the one without tunnel. Maybe I'll put it like that. No, that doesn't make any sense. I have a metro station here. Let's see, how does the tunnel go? Tunnel is on that line, so 1, 2, 3, 4 lines in. We can line that up with the platform about here. That would be okay. Something like here. Maybe I can flip it. Is that different lengths? No, they're identical. Okay. We'll build it here. That's exactly the train stop I needed. Now the question is if I can fit the trains where they need to go. So this one would be the connection to the platform, and then we have an exit on this side that goes to these buildings. We've actually made quite a bit of money, which is nice to see. It means I should probably start importing the resources now, while I still have some money left. We'll get our rail distribution office and tell it... it's not quite done yet. Can't hook it up yet. Otherwise I would tell them to start bringing resources into this warehouse complex, but not yet. We have to wait for these ones to finish, and I set them up. do have all of the resources for the current construction phase. What's your issue? Why is... Oh, that's the new construction offices, right. Let me get the construction task with foreign workers, assign you. And then we have to build that one. And we can drop workers here and pick them up. Somehow. Yeah, I think this will become operational soon. Just have to get resources and some workers here. Next year is, I think, probably the time where we actually have people arriving that are not inside construction office vehicles. We're going to transport workers there and offload them onto the platform, and then they will wait there, cycling between two platforms, ready to be picked up by some construction offices. And you will have a train connection here. With a tunnel. Only metro tracks, so... We might not actually have the option to move trains through here, but we'll see. Can you connect metro track to regular track? No. So this train station is not going to work the way I intended to. I'm not going to build a metro line all the way there, am I? No. Travel speed would be too slow. The metro thing is not going to work then. Unless I build like a transfer station between the metro platform and a regular train station. That's unfortunate. Is there a switch going from a metro train line to a regular one? I think the metro system is its own thing and you can't merge them together. So I will cancel the metro station. Sorry. We'll see if we can put a regular train station in here. I'm not sure how. But maybe. I was thinking maybe a train going all the way through here above ground. Well, that seems kind of ridiculous. Can't start a tunnel from here right away. Maybe if we have a corner segment. Into a tunnel. We won't really be able to allow them to switch between the lines, so we might only have one stop here. Oh, I just have to turn right and go to this rail connection. But I didn't want to do that. Can I put the train platform somewhere else? It needs enough space for the platform, and it needs enough space for the tunnel to go underground. If I removed this road, it would fit, I think. Currently I'm using that for a loop. What can I remove here? Probably this thing. This Palace of Sports. Then we can fit the railway station maybe in this area. Executive decision has been engaged. We'll try. And if it doesn't work, we will move this residential building as well. That looks promising. If I can get a transfer between these lines, then that would be ideal, but I don't think that's going to work. I think that's just too tight of a corner here to make that work. Let's shift the train platform to up here. Try again. So I want these footpaths will have to move. I want the train to go by here, and until then we need like one train car length worth of train to switch them, I guess. And that it's so close. Maybe I can do that without a corner. Let's see. Could make a corner go this way, and we have some extra room. And then have the tunnel enter. Well, it shouldn't really be a tunnel, it should connect to this rail line. So a bridge could work across here and then go down. Oh man. Okay. We need to be above here, between the parking lots, coming down here, and then we can hook up into the rail system. fiddly. Too sharp of a turn. I guess I didn't have to remove the footpaths. I guess I did because of the intersection of the footpaths. That will not be possible. That is okay. It's probably going to turn into a pedestrian crossing at some point. Doesn't like being too close to that intersection. We'll redesign that later. I have to get those rail lines out of here. Let's maybe try from the different side. Does not like starting a tunnel through here. That looks like it might work. I will space out the bridges like that so I can put signals here and here. It's too narrow. We'll have to draw that one first. And then draw the outside again first. With a shallower corner. Maybe it should be shallower before that. Let's see. That one. Having the concrete pillars right on top of the road is a little bit strange. Can I not do a tunnel here instead? Can do a tunnel. Have to draw the other side first. It's a narrow tunnel. This will not give me enough room to connect this, I don't think. But I guess I can make the crossing once it gets above the ground. I think that'll be okay. Sure, we'll do that. We have our tunnel entrance. With infrastructure in the way for some reason. Oh, I drew it incorrectly. Sorry. Wrong side, I guess. You or you. Don't accidentally remove too much railroad. And that's going to hook up. And then we're just going to move the rail station a tiny bit to line up with the rail infrastructure. So we won't be able to switch them here, we'll have to switch them when they get out of the tunnel in front of it. Not with a bridge, that would be ridiculous. So maybe there will be maybe there will be a waiting platform here at some point. This whole rail line is already a waiting platform, so we already have this switched. No, that's not how it should do. That's not how that will work at all. We'll have to switch it right before the entrance. And then use this section on the right track as a waiting platform. That's how it should be. We will need a tunnel boring machine to build all of that. But yeah, this is going to be the future. I don't know if they can build it with just a footpath connection. I doubt it, but we'll try. We also need a tunnel boring machine now, so one of the trains, the construction trains that we bought, will have to be sold again. One of them will be sufficient. This is going to take a while. I don't think a footpath would pass over that, would it? Because if it did, it would be great. It does actually fit. That's great. That's actually quite neat. Yes, they could walk around it, but where's the fun in that? That footpath is probably too ridiculous, so make it a walk around it instead. How will I place that one? That seems pretty good. That's too much. That looks okay. Alright. Wow, we used a lot of money. The tunnel boring machine probably... Oh yes. I didn't realize it was that expensive, but I guess it was. Should have maybe bought it earlier when it was cheaper. These things haven't been built yet. Now they are getting vehicles, hopefully. Storage tank for fuel, it's been built. Don't give me a warning. Wrong button. This is going to be our distribution office for fuel. We'll give one oil tanker. Cheap one. Supply from here to the gas station once it is available. And yes, this will need electricity to work. Our power line ends here. That one should have electricity. At some point right now, I mean at the start, I said I wanted to drive fuel here by truck, not by train. So we don't have to wait on... I guess we will still have to wait on electricity, otherwise the fuel pumps won't work. So we'll just drive fuel to the gas station directly. Are we getting workers here? You unassigned yourself again. Why? Construction office for workers 2 has unassigned itself. The 1 is still working. I will sell all of your vehicles. No, I think both of them have unassigned themselves. But yes, I will sell all of your vehicles. You are obsolete. And I might move all of you down as soon as we have the gas station up. And tell you to pick up workers from somewhere. Need to fix the signal here. But yes, money seems to be much better again. Can save some up while we do rail construction. But if I don't get workers down there anymore, then how am I going to build the gas station? Oh, I know. All of you, change workplace. That construction office. And now we need our large fuel distribution office. And we'll drive fuel directly into that building. Another fire. Guess we don't really have a fire station down here. That is another concern. Bring fuel here, please. And we'll also set up a fire station in the area. Not really any water nearby. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess if things burn down, we have a problem. We need workers in the area, and then the fire station will be next to the passenger platform. The fire destroyed a flat. How so? What the hell? Is it because the stupid fire station... Oh, the fire trucks arrived, but they weren't able to put it out. Great. Well, looks like we'll have to rebuild a flat, and our population probably dropped a bunch. For reasons. Yeah, we had 237 people die. Those fire trucks, man. Back to helicopters. They probably reached there and the amount of firefighters was probably set too low since the trucks were already there. We are going to rebuy our fire trucks and we'll leave them at maximum personnel. All of these residential buildings are full. These ones are filling up. This is looking like an area that is going to run full on population soon. So the housing block that we lost is unfortunate. That's not going to be the end of the world. Except for the people that were inside the building, I guess. You. I should probably tell you to pick up workers locally. Otherwise, telling you to drive up here and back down. We're going to try and tell you to pick up workers from one of these customs houses. And see if you can make that work. I'll have to monitor that because it's a gravel road for most of it. And if it doesn't, we'll reassign you to the other area. Let's see. You have half fuel. Currently going to pick up workers. We'll leave you open and monitor once you get there. But yes, we shall pick up workers directly here now. Not sure how they managed to build these, but not have trouble building these now. Kinda strange. Rail construction is ongoing. We have a train stuck here and a train stuck here because there is a... no, that's a normal signal. That's a... okay, that one caused it. We'll call you home and hope that solves it. Should probably remove these signals from this loop. Make this a single block. But then you don't like driving through that because you're blocking yourself. Are you? No, it's green. And also, the light is showing green. Tell you to ignore the red signal. There's no red signal, it's all green. It's getting confused with this. No, it actually... oh, I think I forgot the signals on that side. And this will interrupt construction a little bit, but now it should work. I forgot the signals because... wait. Oh, right, what did I want to do here? I wanted to set this one up for mechanical and electronic components, I think. Not electronics. It's going to be super expensive doing it like that. I unassigned the rail distribution office, so I could make that change before telling it to re-import stuff. Otherwise they would have filled the warehouse with like random stuff. Because it starts unlimited. So you'll unload in here now, and that is going to be really expensive. Food and meat first. Maybe I can restrict the amount that is in here by saying only 15% each, and then 70% more food for now. So we don't store that much of the really expensive resource. Get citizens. Yeah, sure. Fill it up with citizens once it gets built. And also start construction, that's fine. I closed the vehicle that I wanted to monitor. Let's see. Probably the first one. Still on its way to the customs house. 60 kilometers an hour. If it doesn't work, we could also upgrade the road to the customs house first. Make it all tarmac, and then they can drive almost twice the speed. Also, they're out of fuel, so don't really have a gas station in this area. They might complain about that. You know what? We're gonna use the asphalt roads. It's gonna be better. It might work better. I'm gonna call all of you home. And I will assign the source for workers to our existing customs house that has a road connection by asphalt. I'm gonna call you home again, so you all drive here. And you might all refuel. Yes. And along the way there are gas stations, so that's fine. They don't like that loop. They don't like the way it is made. Can't really see the signals here. Ah, there we go. That's the signals. So it's weird, but maybe it will work. There can be one train on the inner block, but if it's filled, it should not let any other train out of wherever they are, but they might still get stuck, who knows. But it should be fine, because the train entering here before it reserves that block blocks this one. So any other train should hopefully wait. Winter has started. We might not get any workers to the construction sites now, so I'm very sure that that's not going to work. So it's probably a good idea to remove auto search and tell you all to go home and wait until winter is over. I wonder if I call them home when they have a person inside, if they teleport back with a person. Presumably not, but we'll sit the winter out. I really need a fire station here. Construction helicopters with people could also do the whole thing, but I really wanted to avoid them this time. This is the construction office for workers in Padonin, so we'll name it as such. And add it here. Yep, food is missing. Should be on its way. Right? Unload anything at 30%. Food is on its way. Residential building has all the resources it needs. Let's increase the amount of workers that can go into the construction site, and hopefully they'll send a road crane or two in time. And then this building will be up and running with a full complement of workers right away. What's your issue? It said something about power supply. Is it power supply? It's power supply. There's not enough people here again. And during winter that is kind of bad. Really bad. Yeah, power is just fluctuating on and off. Because the consistency of workers that we get in the power plant is not great. Not most of the time anyway. So, okay, that train managed to get onto this block. Even though these are all chain signals, and now this one can't go through here because that one is in the way. I don't know. That loop seems not working as intended. I might have to do a double loop setup for any direction, or just remove that loop entirely. We'll remove the loop for now and see what happens. You can just drive past that locomotive, stop being so fussy. I assume it will drive to... Oh my god, it's gonna drive a very long time somewhere. And then turn around. But if it works better than the loop, then so be it. Where do we have the next crossing? Here maybe? Next to the oil loading unloading? It's gonna stop, turn around and drive the other way? Sure. So I guess if I wanted them to turn around here, I could just have a crossing and then they drive through and then out here. I'll have to remove the snapping point. And make sure that rail block can be used for that purpose. So we'll leave those signals away. They can drive across here and then turn around. I'll have to wait a little bit. Alright, let's see. We have electronic and mechanical components not set for purchase yet, which is good because we're out of money. So we'll leave it like that, but at some point once we need them, I can turn that on here. And we have a bunch of extra food available in this area, which is also helpful. This platform should not accept any workers right now, but thank you for building it. So we also now know that such a platform can only be built with a footpath connection, it doesn't need a road connection, which is also good information. Footpath access is almost for all residential buildings, except the uppermost ones, so for those we can have a connection here that makes it possible. Let's try that. Happiness low. That's the people we forced into the building, which will have very high religious sympathy. And we also have a decent chunk of unemployment now. So let's increase the amount of workers inside the TV station by another 200-ish. And we'll drain most of the unemployed workers into there. $2,280 workers. We're back close to where we started with this area. Crime is not an issue, that's good. Electricity is one of the issues that we have. The supply of workers is unfortunately very inconsistent. Maybe we need a technical service on the road to speed things up. Okay, so now they can turn around here automatically, which is what it should be like. If they come out this way, they can drive in and turn around on either direction. Very convenient, much better than the loop. And it also works without many signals. We are going to reach the tunnel soon. And the tunnel boring machine can become online. I'll rename you, instead of Oil Refinery Rail Construction Office, I'll just rename you to the RCO for Rail Construction Office. Tunnel has assigned itself. And an EDK is scheduled to go here. Once the tunnel entrance is completed, the tunnel boring machine will do its thing. We might need a refueling station, very likely so, unless I wanted to use electric trains. Probably a railway end station, so they refuel whenever, before they get passengers. Have a railway end station in this area. Why are you blocking yourself now? Are you trying to get onto the same block now? Oh, I see. There's not enough room for you to be off of that thing. Right. Hmm. There's already a construction train in the way, so there's going to be an issue. You're not going to be able to do anything, so I'll just send you back. Is this too early then? I think it was just because of the train being in the way. The one that's currently building the tunnel entrance. Probably. Let's see. Railway end station. Before they pick people up, they drive into the railway end station. That one will be kept full of fuel, and will take care of refueling our trains for passenger transport. And it does need electricity for the fuel pumps. So it would be nice if we build it in a way where we can use one of the existing systems to refuel trains. Eventually we might have electric trains, so we don't need to worry about that, but for right now, this is what we have. Get this built. These will be one-way signals eventually. We built the switch too close, but to build the tunnels efficiently, but yeah, it's fine. For the time being, it will be enough. What's your issue? You're trying to head back, but there's a train waiting here. Is that too short? It shouldn't be. Supposedly it is too short. By a little bit. There are a lot of trains waiting here. Okay. That's okay. Just a tiny bit left for the tunnel entrance, and then hopefully the tunnel boring machine can do its thing. We have 3 rail segments, with the tunnels being the shortest one, the middle rail, and then, yeah, the exit. I will plan a fire station right next to the train exit, I guess, in this area. Did I put one here? I did not yet put a fire station down. But we do need one. As soon as we accept people in this area, we do need fire safety. They can walk to that fire station. What's the issue here? Did I put a traffic sign? No. Why can't I remove that snapping point? Anyway, guess we're gonna rebuild that. Oh, because there's a dirt path here. We'll get rid of that. That one is not necessary right now. We'll build this road in one chunk. And then the fire station after. Should I already no, I shouldn't accept materials already. I guess I could accept a mixture of resources on these. But I don't really have the money. Decisions. I'll wait 1 month until the snow melts. And we'll build the remaining buildings for getting the construction industry down there. Save a little bit of money, hopefully, and maybe then start sending materials. Alright. This fire station is operational. Doesn't have a lot of workers. I guess it only has people from this residential building that can walk here. Make sure the fire station is supplied. And if after you still have people left, you go to the heating plant. And if then people are still left, you go to the prison. Because the prison has access to a lot of people that are here. And the heating plant also. But yeah, that's the priority right now. Make sure there's enough firefighters at all times inside this building. You're waiting to construct this here, but I didn't put in any signals, so you're going to wait for a while. I thought that would have been enough. If I put one here, it's going to reset your construction task, so I will not do that. I'll just wait until the rail line finishes building the tunnel entrance. I know you're waiting. You're also standing on top of this thing again. There we go. Now you know that you can go. Okay, this is also not ideal. I have another idea that I want to try, which is basically a rail line that just goes up here and allows them to turn around by just driving in there and then driving back out. Something like this. That then hooks up here and here. And I hope that will allow them to turn around by just entering this area. Doesn't really need to exit towards that direction. So that way they should be able to drive in here, turn around, come back out. It's not really a loop, so they will turn around in place. Also, you're going to have to go back home. As will do you. There's no thing for trains to come here and turn around and go back the other way. That's not really the intention of this area. This looks kind of silly. This will accept one train. Maybe that'll work. Tunnel is almost done. 4 work days, a ton of materials, and then the tunnel boring machine should be able to do the main task. We're running out of bricks quite often, aren't we? Don't need that many boards. Tunnel needs a lot of bricks, I guess. 46 tons, that's actually not that much, but yeah, we have 2 of them. Let's assign these constructions. And once they are able to move into here, they can also build the exit. So that should, in theory, work. We'll see if practice is the same. Out of money again. Importing chemicals right now. Yeah, the cost for resources is getting quite high. But also, we're not completely running out of money and we're still paying back our loans, mostly. We have 2 millions left. Could take out another loan. I will probably start taking out another 1,000,000 rubles in loans and start the construction industry being supplied with resources and all of that. And like in Padonin, the other town I mean. Going for refuel, sure. This property value has probably, I don't know, it might have increased, it might have decreased. You're right next to a train station, which is going to be super loud, but you're basically right next to a train station, so you're, in theory, should have access to a lot more things. If this wasn't a planned economy, that is. It is assigned for construction. No train has moved out yet. I'm not sure where the trains... Oh, they're here. This is red, this is all red, I guess. Do I need signals on here? Does that help? I think it might... maybe not. Inconclusive. $20 tons of chemicals. Also domestic fuel supply. Still holding strong. I worry that at some point we have so many vehicles that we are not going to export fuel anymore, just bitumen. Bitumen is, I assume, our most exported good right now. Because fuel efficiency is not on the agenda for us. It's similar. But yes, bitumen is worth a little bit more. Snow should start melting soon. Temperatures are still negative, but they might fluctuate positive right now. Well, 0 degrees is still cold enough to keep the snow, I guess. We will need workers here. Get them assigned to the end station. Only one more delivery of steel and bricks and we have all the resources necessary. Guess we ran out of money when loading one truck full of steel. Our cement storage is on fire. Not good. Not terrible. At least not yet. Yeah, residential buildings are full. These ones should start filling up as soon as all of them are completely full, but our population is back to where we were, pretty much. So 15,300-ish to 15,300-ish. With a small dip here for unrelated reasons. Where are the other helicopters? Oh, there they are. Good. Yeah, the train connection should work fairly well. Let's increase the priority of these rail constructions so they can maybe send out a train here to prevent them from running all the way to the oil loading platform. Oh, that was fast. Snow's melting. Let's get our construction officers in Pardonin assigned to their tasks. I want these two buildings, I want the gas station, and the construction offices. Otherwise, the rest is fine. I want the road construction to continue road constructing here. That could have been done during winter, I guess. Continue that. In theory, they should be able to make it. As long as it doesn't rain or slow them down too much. These cars should have the road speed of 110 kilometers all the way, where that should be fine. If I make these ones into priority roads, then they will also not slow down going through these intersections. And that should give them a little bit more speed. Just a tiny amount. Distance is quite long. And there we go, that should be it. Yes, we're building here. Give it some time. This will be useful in the near future. I hope I made this segment long enough, but looks like it should be. That's a lot of workers here. 1.5 hours. You will finish this. And now we just need to bring fuel here. And then we can assign it to any passenger transportation that we want. Still need the exit, but yeah, otherwise this is exactly what we needed. This is only going to be a one-way path through here. Tunnel boring machine is ready to bore a tunnel here. It's currently not doing anything because this train is on the same block as the switch. If I could move that over here, then we wouldn't have that issue. There it is. I'll use that one. You almost passed the signal. Yes. Should be past the signal now. Oh, you're moving now, okay. Are you trying to build that other small piece? No, you're trying to build that one. I guess this train is in the way for that. Done. And it's long enough. And you can't get back home because the exit is missing. Have to drive out here into here. That is not enough. That is also not enough. That should work. Now they're building the exit, then it should be done. Okay, tunnel boring machine, you are up. Wherever you are. There you are. While you're doing that, I should monitor if the cars are actually able to bring the workers to where they should go. No one here. Why are they all back here? What's going on? Oh, because we're running out of money and then they decide to not pick up any workers. Yeah, I'll take out another loan. That's fine. Go on. Please. Manually assigning you. We'll start with this one. Then these, then the gas station, and then that. So hopefully that won't be an issue now, since you have money for a little bit of time. I think this train is... no, this train is just trying to drive back. I thought this was a construction train, but it's way too long. So it's waiting until this finishes. Tunnel boring machine? Tunnel boring machine is boring. Excellent. We have some unemployment, but not too much. It's all fine. And you are done. Good. Can drive home, let the other trains through, and any construction train now trying to build towards the commercial district train platform should be able to just turn around here. Yep, that works fine. I guess I could have just made this in parallel here rather than turning off, but I thought if I wanted that to also allow trains to come in from this side and turn around, then yeah. Then we can have a connection over here as well. Exit has been built. Great. We have fuel, now we just need a passenger train and the connection. We can already get a passenger train. I don't think a train set is necessary, but maybe it is. 150 kilometers an hour. Diesel locomotive would only be 120, so yes please, get me the 150. It's gonna cost $500,000. Jesus Christ, it's expensive. We'll have to buy it. We are not loading cement anymore, we're not importing that. Am I going to export cement? Sorry, that was wrong. No, that was correct. That was a distribution office for trucks. I'm not supposed to buy that anymore. I'm not supposed to buy anything anymore, really. Are we having an endless fire again? No, we don't. Okay. Looks like the tunnel boring machine is already done, so just rail construction, tunnel construction, and onto the middle section. And the tunnel boring machine can do the other side, which it is currently heading off to do. And that's why we only need one, really. And we might be able to sell it for a profit, well, not really a profit, but at an increased price, with some inflation having happened in a bit. The cars are all back again. Why is it not working? Maybe it is too far. Maybe they don't like that. Weren't they having the same issue over here? Set you manually to these. Give me the first car to monitor. Hopefully I don't close it accidentally again. This might be too long of a distance. Going through here, which is all going to be gravel road, but maybe not. The worry was that they are going to run out of fuel before that. Maybe I should try these again. I don't know. We'll follow one of the cars and see what happens. Let's follow the first one. They are running out of fuel very quickly. My god, they've already run out of most of the fuel. I might have to get a helicopter construction office and get the workers in that way. Why did they run out of fuel? Presumably run out of fuel. They headed to the other customs house. That one had gas stations along the whole way. I assumed. Yeah. Gas stations. I don't care. Let's see. They are at the verge of running out of fuel. And they have not done half of the... well, they did half of the trip one way. So presumably they are going to teleport back as soon as they have no more fuel. But then I don't understand why they can't run the other road. I might have to follow and investigate that. They might reach the customs house and say, oh, we're out of fuel. Sorry. I'll try the other customs house again, if this is the case. This should be an asphalt road all the way there. So slow. Or were they still traveling and I just reset them because I assumed they were not traveling because there was no fuel consumption? No, I checked the construction office and they were all back home by themselves. I didn't do anything. I will probably try and relocate them back to their original construction office and see if I can make it happen from over there. Because that worked initially. We did get most of the construction done that way. If they teleport back now, then I will do that. Yep, they are teleporting back. Okay. Remove all of these. Call all vehicles home. Send them here. Your worker source customs house. And your target. Shall we accept it? Or were they having trouble accessing any of these? They shouldn't really, it's all accessible by road. These two. And these. Road construction is working fine down here. If this in general doesn't work anymore, then I think I might have to get a helicopter construction office to bring in workers over long distance. Get foreign workers flown in. And you, since you're all driving back home, I'm impatient. Oh no, I guess I can't teleport them. I thought I could just select them and tell them to teleport, but they're not actually assigned to that building until they actually arrive here. So that's a neat trick. A neat trick to prevent cheesing. Can I access the gas station from the left side of the road? Yes, it can be accessed from any side. This is not a one-way road in any direction. And there shouldn't be any traffic signs in this area. It's unfortunate. Why were they teleporting? Well, I guess they were teleporting back home because they ran out of fuel. So if we load them full of workers and then start letting them drive, it might not be the problem anymore. You're waiting too long because, well, the train is also waiting. Because that train is waiting to get into the area where you are at. And it can't turn around because it's on the left lane. So you should actually just move out of there. Because you're trying to go onto the other lane. I assume. And there we go. Yeah, I should have probably built that further away from the tunnel, but as soon as both of these entrances are finished, then it should not be a problem anymore. because then the train building the middle section is going to be inside the tunnel, so it can use the switch block to turn around. Oh, not turn around, but yes, turn around and go onto the other lane, so they won't get in each other's way. But for that they have to lay the track first. Vehicles have arrived. On to refueling. And hopefully on to picking up workers now. Also teleporting back home. Why? What the hell? Why are they all teleporting? Everyone is inside the building now. I'll ask you to construct I don't know. These two. What are you going to do? Did I... Wait, I have an idea. I might still have a personal vehicles disallowed here. Somewhere. No, doesn't look like it. Just a winter service. Alright, let's follow the cars, I guess. It did get a question mark and then it said, oh, we're all teleporting back home. I saw that question mark. It does not like traveling there anymore. Why? You can go off here. Along this road. They were just driving between the... They were driving all the way here. There it is. That's the problem. I built that... Okay. Jesus Christ. I built that because of the gas station access, but yes, construction offices do... Construction office personal vehicles also count. There we go. Now it should work. Oh my god. Would be nice if they popped up a message with could not find path or something. But I guess we found it. Road is being rolled. After that we can build this road, which is also long enough to not need people to build it, just machinery. And then we can build the passenger platform, and then we can accept passenger traffic. So hopefully now they can actually bring the workers here. But yes, that was most likely the reason. Tunnel boring machine is done. And the rail construction on the other side is also complete, so the tunnel boring machine is going to construct the next tunnel right away, I guess. That means these signals can be set up correctly. Like that. That should work now. They haven't built the rail in here yet, but as they build the rail into the tunnel, they will be able to turn around by themselves. Okay. Do we have cars bringing workers to construction sites now? They haven't teleported back home, and they are carrying workers now. Good. Quite the trip, but hopefully they can make it. Alright, let's keep that running. I guess we forgot that it first needs to build the tunnel itself before it builds the rails, so this will actually get stuck and we have to rescue it manually. My bad. Twice. We'll have to rescue it twice. Because last time it didn't have enough resources, it was missing a ton of resources, 1 ton exactly. So the guess is that it will happen again. Let's check on the construction tasks over here. Yes, yes, they're getting here. Things are actually being built, and you have 1.5 hours left of travel time to get here. Good. Next road construction projects. These ones, please. Gas station will be nice, because then we only need to bring gas into one building here, not all of them. But yeah, as soon as the storage is up, we can also start delivering the construction materials for these sites. And bring the vehicles over. We are going to bring all of the vehicles over from our existing construction offices, because I don't have the money to get any more. And we might have to take out another loan once I start importing the construction materials. I need more workers in the oil refinery. There's not enough cars heading here to work, which tells me that I probably don't have enough vehicles. Not only, just prefer university, thank you. Oh yeah, these parking lots are done now. We haven't hooked this up, but Okay, so we can get rid of that one. Get rid of these roads. I think I turned that into a one-way road. No, I did not. We have footpath access to most of these parking lots. Quite good footpath access. So we shall build more parking lots up here. You guys, why? Alright. There we go. I could funnel them directly back into the roundabout. I wanted to test that with a dirt road. I need to get rid of that snapping point, which is going to be difficult because of all the traffic. Maybe if I add one here, I might have to institute the traffic light wait for me strategy. Traffic light, 2 cycles, interval of 60. Go. Flip that around so the red cycle is happening right now. Thank you. You're red. Stop. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Thank you. You may continue. So have this road come in here for now, but only as an exit, and this only as an entrance. And the cars on the roundabout have priority. Yeah, it does not work very well, does it? So I kind of need to make a tunnel and hook them up down here somewhere. A tunnel into this. A tunnel would be ridiculous. They basically need to hook up after the entrance. Somewhere here. Because this is where most of the vehicles get off of this roundabout. And then this area is prime material for re-entering. This is not working. Yep, probably a bridge. Too steep, huh? Oh, it's so dangerous clicking this stuff. Accidentally leading to the wrong road. There we go. It would be the bridge that then hooks up into this road. And then we can route all of this traffic through here, entrance being here, exit being after the entrance, and that should get rid of the traffic issues. Might have another footpath access area here. 4 parking lots and then a footpath area. That might work well. How's our construction doing? Well, they're trying. They're getting workers here, but slowly. Helicopter construction office would have probably sped that up quite a bit. But none of those right now. Gas station is in place. You can't bring any fuel here. But you can bring it... Well, not you. Sorry. Where is it? Here. You can bring fuel to that gas station instead. And not to the construction office anymore. electricity issues. Please don't do that, thank you. Oh yeah, and the train, right. We'll help you. Oh, you did actually manage the tunnel construction. So you're going to do the rail now. So we don't have to rescue you twice. Travel distances are quite long. 130 kilometers an hour maximum, currently at 110. Full load of foreign workers. Once we have this road, we get this built and bring the foreign workers directly to this platform and reassign the construction office vehicles back to their construction office over here and let them pick up the workers from that platform instead. And then we have the train, the passenger train, running between the customs house and this train platform. Though that's not gonna work that well. No, I think we have to do something else. We have to use our own workers. Because we don't really have a refueling station here. We only have this one. I don't think we can force them to drive through the diesel station and perform a refuel. Guaranteed. I don't think we can do that. Okay, this tunnel entrance is also done. So once the tunnel boring machine is done with the first tunnel, it can do the second one after. Yeah, rail construction is on hold for a little bit, saving us a little bit of money, which we can reinvest into pumping down resources down here. Pavers are arriving. Dump truck is also on its way. Something was on fire. Should probably take a look. It's a residential building that collapsed last time, and it's sending fire trucks again that are arriving in time. Hopefully they have enough workers this time. Yes, they do. So, we learned from our mistakes, and it only took a few people not making it. So, we are good now. What if we had the bridge over here, rather than this weird construction? Have the bridge here, go here and hook up into this road. Don't think that would make much difference. Maybe. Well, cars trying to leave here currently have a bad time, so yes, we do need this bridge. Or some way of getting them across. our money is still draining. Starting the whole loan thing was probably a bad idea. Oh, building finished. Well, current construction phase finished, not the building completely yet. But they're getting there. They're slowly getting there. And I would guess the next episode we can start moving the construction vehicles down here, which will help building the train station at first. And we might have the passenger train running next time as well, since the only thing missing here is the road connection and the train station. And on the other side we are just lacking one of the railways to be completed to the passenger platform, which is waiting to do something. But for now, I'm going to take a break. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, as always, maybe I'll see you next time.